Hello Libra, this is your early September tarot reading. Hope you're well. Of course, it's a general reading, so please watch your sun, moon and rising. For people that are new, welcome. I just want to make my intro short so we can get to this quickly. Now, of course, it's a general reading, like I said, so please watch your sun, moon and rising. I've had the same card come for Virgo. So Libra, if you do have, I've never said that to any other sign so far, but if you do have your Venus in Libra, if this is your Venus, then go for it. Or maybe check where your Venus is, because if it's in Virgo, because I've just done Virgo and you've had the same cards, at least two out of five, and I said that in the Virgo reading that you might have your Sun in Libra and your Venus in Virgo. So never had that before. It's the first time, and when I shuffled and then I got this, there is a connection between the Virgo and Libra. So feel free to watch and see where Virgo sits in your chart. Now, of course, like I said, this is still a general reading. If you would like me to look into your situation, please drop me an email. My email is in the description box below. I offer those over Skype, so you can be based anywhere. Prices start at £80 for half an hour. And yeah, let's get started. The cards are shuffled, and that's why I was surprised that we got the same cards. We shouldn't be. Your first card, Libra, is Two of Pentacles, upright. The Hermit, upright. Upright. I said upright, and it's in reverse. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, it wants to be upright. For some of you, at least, it's going to be upright. For some, it's going to be still in reverse. So we'll just see. Eight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords upright. That's you. Sun in reverse. So, Libra. There's some juggling happening. You're doing a balancing act. You're okay with it. You are trying to balance things out. Maybe you are juggling two people, two jobs, or job and relationship. There's something that you're juggling, and you are the juggler in this situation. So so far you've juggled, and it seems like you are still doing that. But for some of you, there's going to come to a point where you're not going to be juggling anymore. You're going to take a stand and go one way, is what I'm sensing. And it might be that this way was something from the past. You decide to go into a direction that is, you've been there already, so you're going to go back to something. And when you go back somewhere or someplace or to some person, I feel this person could be also an air sign. Yeah, this person you're going back to is also an air sign. Possibly a Libra itself, could be Aquarius as well, but Aquarius, Gemini, but I think it's more Aquarius or Libra out of the two. So, and this person, so Libra, I think you are going back, or there's somebody else from the past coming back to you, but you're otherwise engaged for some of you. And you're trying to find your happiness in smaller ways. As much as you're not getting the full package, you are finding your happiness. In little doses, however, but still finding them. So I think there is that balancing act here in the first part of the month, at least in the first week. And then you decide, okay, somebody's trying to help me here out of these two people, so I'm going to take a step back and evaluate which way I need to go. And then you decide you're going to go someplace you've been, or with the person you've been, but this person is also otherwise, it's either you or this person otherwise engaged, and then you're trying to find your happiness in the situation, with or without them. But there's definitely a time of introspection and making a choice and going back to something. Now, for most of you, I'm sensing this is the other person coming back. It's not you who's going back, even though you're juggling, and you are not, because you are juggling, you don't have 100% of any of those. So, and then you are trying to evaluate and seeing which way am I, what way do I want to go, and maybe you take a step back and you evaluate that, or somebody's there when in the background but not in the forefront, and then this person comes back. One of these options comes back, but you are not putting so much of effort into this, but there's some, your effort is elsewhere, because you were like, have things really changed? I was hurt the last time. Do I want to do this again? But you try and find happiness in the situation. There is more that comes out which makes you happy, which is a good way to be, I feel. So I think at least the juggling is going to come to a point where, there's going to be more. And I definitely feel there is a past connection. You and a past connection, because this is exactly what I got for Virgo, and I mentioned that as well in Venus, that, somebody's going to come back. You're going to go back, or somebody's going to come back, and this is definitely an air sign connection. So you are an air sign when we know that. So this person is also an air sign. But I think with the Sun card in the end, I'm happy that even though it's in reverse, you're getting your happiness, maybe not 100%. Maybe there are some restrictions involved. But yeah, and of course this Mercury retrograde, so going back, people coming back sounds about right. But I'm glad to see that if this juggling was proving hard, then you're going to try and take a stand. You're gonna take a stand. You're gonna put your foot down and make sure that you move in one direction, in the direction that you want to find your happiness with. You're not going to find it 100%, but there's going to be certain pieces that do give you that happiness in the direction that you're looking to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And also with that introspection period, I think the result, the real fruit and the real result is going to start coming in the winter. You're going to start seeing a good result in the winter with this. And I think this is a complete relationship spread, Libra. And there's going to be definitely something big that happens in the winter period. One step forward in the relationship, and by spring you are either living together, being together, engaged, married. I'm getting a very strong pull with this, and it's something I've never had from this card. And for people who it came in reverse, I don't think there's a lot of them, maybe just 10%. Yeah, see, it flipped and it again came out upright. So for some people who it is in reverse, I think you're going to try and still juggle, and the introspection is not going to be easy, is what I'm getting. But that's a very small percentage of you. I think for most of you, I would want to put this straight up, because I'm getting a feel that there might be just a time delay to it for the people that it is in reverse. But for others, I think you're going to put your foot down, you're going to move forward. Somebody from the past is going to come through, and you're going to have your happiness, however slightly restricted, I should say. Okay, that's all I'm getting. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.